Today I'm going to rip off your victim mask and show you reality without anesthesia. This sermon is not for the weak or the sensitive. It's for those who are sick of looking in the mirror and hating what they see. First, I'm going to destroy your victim mentality because your excuses are worthless. Then, I'll expose how you're hooked on cheap dopamine from TikTok, Instagram, Netflix, and all that trash that makes you a slave to a screen. Next, I'll ridicule you for what you put in your mouth: donuts, poutine, greasy burgers, muffins, cookies, and sodas that are digging your grave. In the second part, I'll teach you what it really means to build discipline with the method of atomic habits, a book written by James Clear that became a modern Bible of self-improvement. You'll understand what make it obvious, make it attractive, make it easy, and make it satisfying truly mean, and how to apply those 4 laws to create a system that drags you out of mediocrity. But it doesn't end there. We'll also talk about your wounds from the past, because enough of using your trauma as an excuse. Everyone carries scars, but some people turn them into gasoline for growth. And you have to decide if you'll be an eternal victim or an unstoppable woman. I'm also going to open your eyes about the friendships and men you waste your time with. Enough of surrounding yourself with mediocre friends who only gossip and with men who aren't worth a single dime. Men who don't respect you, don't protect you, and would never kneel down to ask for your hand. Your standard must be higher. Men who can provide, protect, and walk proudly by your side, not men who drain your energy. This sermon is going to be a brutal journey, from humiliation to strength, from self-destruction to discipline, from mediocrity to self-respect. And when it ends, you'll only have 2 options: rise above or sink. Stop crying, stop whining, stop licking your wounds like a pathetic puppy. You've been telling yourself the same sad story for years. I had a tough childhood, my ex hurt me, I don't have time, I don't have money. Shut up. None of that matters. Life doesn't care about your excuses. The world doesn't slow down because you're tired, and success doesn't wait for you because you're scared. You sit there blaming your past, your family, your job, your stress. Meanwhile, women tougher than you are out there building empires with less than what you have. Oprah was abused as a child. J.K. Rowling was broke, writing on napkins in coffee shops. Lady Gaga was raped. Demi Lovato nearly died from drugs. Michael Jordan was cut from his high school basketball team. They all had pain. They all had trauma. But they didn't sit on the couch with a donut in one hand and a remote control in the other, crying about it. They used their scars as fuel. And you? What are you doing? Sitting on Instagram, scrolling through useless videos, posting selfies with filters, texting losers who don't even care about you? That's not a life. That's a slow death. You call it relaxing. I call it wasting oxygen. Here's the truth. Your excuses are keeping you weak, fat, and broke. Your victim mentality is a chain around your neck. And until you decide to break it, you will stay exactly where you are, miserable, jealous, and invisible. Nobody's coming to save you. Nobody's going to hand you the body, the money, the respect, or the life you dream about. It's you against you. And right now, the weak version of you is winning. But I'm here to tell you, either you kill that victim inside your head, or that victim will kill every dream you ever had. You're addicted, not to drugs, not to alcohol, but to something worse: cheap dopamine. Every scroll, every like, every notification is a tiny hit to your brain. TikTok, Instagram, Netflix, Disney Plus, YouTube Shorts, Snapchat. You're not using them. They're using you. They turn your brain into a machine that can't focus, can't think, can't create. You've trained yourself to be a slave, reacting, not acting, consuming, not producing. You say you don't have time, but you know every character in every season of some useless TV show. You can binge 10 hours of garbage reality shows, but you can't read 5 pages of a book. You can watch influencers gossip about celebrities you'll never meet, but you can't sit still long enough to learn a single skill that could change your future. Pathetic. And don't get me started on the endless scrolling. Hours vanish while you watch strangers dance, cook, or prank each other. That's your life now? Applauding clowns while your dreams rot in the corner? You're drowning in entertainment trash and you call it fun. I call it mental suicide. Every second you waste there, another woman is out there training, building, hustling, creating, becoming stronger. She's going to take the job, the money, the respect, the man you wanted. Why? Because while you scroll, she builds. So here's your reality check. Dopamine is destroying you. Entertainment garbage is eating your future alive. If you don't take control of your attention, you'll never control your life. Stand up or stay invisible. You say you're tired? You're not tired, you're poisoned. You're rotting on your couch, surrounded by crumbs and candy wrappers, wondering why life feels heavy. Newsflash. It's not life. It's you. Your body is screaming because you treat it like a trash can. Look at you. Muffins, donuts, sodas, frozen pizza, ice cream at midnight. And then you dare to complain that you don't feel good. Of course you don't feel good. You've been shoving garbage down your throat and parking your ass on a sofa for years. You're not unlucky. You're undisciplined. Now let me tell you what happens when you train, when you actually move that lazy body of yours. At the chemical level, your brain releases dopamine and serotonin the right way, not the cheap way you get from TikTok. Endorphins flood your system, and suddenly you feel alive. Depression drops, focus rises, sleep improves. Your brain thanks you for finally acting like you give a damn about it. At the muscular level, training builds strength, muscle, and metabolism. Every pound of muscle is a furnace that burns fat even while you're sitting. Yes, imagine that. You could literally be burning calories while you watch TV, if you had built the body for it. But you don't, because instead of squats, you chose snacks. At the health level, training is your ticket to survival. Your heart gets stronger, your blood flows better, your bones get denser, you reduce your risk of diabetes, heart attack, stroke, osteoporosis. You're not just working out, you're fighting for extra years of life. Meanwhile, your couch potato lifestyle is basically signing a contract with death, early death. And longevity? Training slows aging. It keeps your skin tighter, your posture upright, your energy sharp. You want to look younger than your friends? Lift weights? You want to dance at your granddaughter's wedding? Run sprints? You want to stay sharp in your 60s? Do burpees? Otherwise, keep eating cookies and practice how to get up from the couch without breaking your back. Here's the roast. You don't need Netflix. You are the series. Season 1, you start the diet. Season 2, you quit after a week. Season 3, you promise to come back stronger. Season 4, you gain 10 more pounds. Nobody's watching that show and nobody ever will because it sucks. So stop pretending the sofa is your safe place. It's your coffin. Every minute you sit there doing nothing, your muscles shrink, your fat grows, your future dies. Training is not optional. It's survival. Stand up or stay invisible. Let's go deeper. Atomic Habits, written by James Clear, is not some fluffy self-help nonsense. It's a weapon, a system, a way to rewire your brain so you stop being a clown in your own life. Motivation? Forget it. Motivation dies when you're tired, when you're hungry, when it's raining. But systems carry you when your mood fails. The 4 laws aren't suggestions. They're survival rules. Law 1, make it obvious. If you want to work out, your environment has to scream at you. Your workout clothes laid out the night before, shoes at the door, water bottle filled. You walk into your kitchen and what do you see? If it's cookies, you're screwed. If it's fruit and protein, you win. It's not about willpower. Willpower is a battery. It runs out. Obvious cues are nuclear power. They never stop. Law 2, make it attractive. You don't feel like training? Of course you don't, because you made it boring. Put on the music that lights a fire under you. Make the gym a temple, not a torture chamber. Surround yourself with killers, not quitters. If your friends complain about how hard it is to diet while they sip frappuccinos, ditch them. You need people who clap when you lift, not people who hand you donuts. Law 3, make it easy. Stop thinking you need to run a marathon tomorrow. You don't. You need to get off your ass and do 5 squats. Read 1 page. Meditate for 2 minutes. Those tiny actions compound. You think small steps don't matter? Your body says otherwise. Every cookie compounds into fat. Every skipped workout compounds into weakness. Every late night scrolling compounds into brain fog. Small actions create big disasters or big victories. Law 4. Make it satisfying. Your brain craves reward, but you've trained it to seek sugar, likes, validation. Pathetic. Train it to crave progress instead. Cross days off a calendar, track your workouts, take progress photos. Not for Instagram, for you. That little hit of satisfaction keeps the loop alive. Now listen closely. Habits are the invisible architecture of your life. They decide if you're building a palace or a prison. And right now, your habits are building a prison of fat, stress, and regret. Atomic Habits is the blueprint out. Here's the roast. You've spent more time decorating your phone case than designing your life. You've invested more energy into choosing Netflix shows than choosing habits that shape your future. You're not unlucky, you're lazy. You don't need a better horoscope, you need a better system. Want examples? Fitness. Don't wait for motivation. Tie your workout to something. Every time you close your laptop, do 10 push-ups. Reading. Before you touch your phone, read one page. Not a chapter, one page. The page matters more than the phone. Food. Pre-cut your vegetables, pack your protein. If you open your fridge and the only thing ready is cheesecake, guess what you'll eat? Work. Start with the smallest possible task. Answer one email. Write one sentence. Momentum beats procrastination every time. And relationships? Same rules. Stop wasting time with men who drain your energy. Want better love? Make it obvious. Don't reply to losers. Make it attractive. Spend time with men who respect you. Make it easy. Cut off the clowns quickly. Make it satisfying. Build with someone who invests back, not someone who ghosts you. You see, Atomic Habits isn't about habits. It's about identity. Every habit is a vote for the woman you want to become. Right now, your votes are going to Netflix, sugar, gossip, and excuses. That's why your life looks the way it does. You don't rise to the level of your goals, you fall to the level of your systems. So let me make it clear. Without a system, you are doomed to repeat the same Monday starts and Friday failures for the rest of your life. Build the system, or stay broken. Here's the part you hate to hear. Your trauma is not special. Your pain is not unique. You think you're the only one who had a rough childhood? You think you're the only one who got cheated on, betrayed, abandoned? Congratulations! You've just joined 7 billion people on planet Earth. The difference is not the pain. The difference is what the hell you do with it. Oprah was sexually abused as a child. J.K. Rowling was broke, writing Harry Potter on scraps of paper in coffee shops while raising a daughter alone. Lady Gaga was raped. Demi Lovato overdosed and almost died. Michael Jordan was cut from his high school basketball team. Steve Jobs was adopted, rejected, fired from his own company. Do you see the pattern? They didn't sit on a couch with donuts crying about, life is unfair. They turned their scars into fuel. But you're sitting there saying, my ex hurt me, so now I can't trust anyone. Shut up. Or I didn't have supportive parents, so I can't succeed. Shut up again. You're turning your pain into a prison. They turned theirs into power. That's the difference. Here's a brutal analogy. Trauma is a brick. You can use it to build a wall around yourself and stay locked inside, or you can use it to build stairs and climb out. Same brick, different choice. And right now, you're sitting under a pile of bricks crying while another woman is stacking them into a throne. And let's add some humor here, because your excuses are laughable. I had a hard childhood. So did half the planet. I'm depressed. Yeah, because your entire therapy plan is eating muffins and binge-watching shows about other people's fake drama. I can't focus. Of course you can't. You've been training your brain on TikTok clips shorter than your attention span. Pain will do two things, break you or build you, and the choice is always yours. Trauma is raw energy. You can either let it rot you or you can turn it into fire. Do you know why people respect fighters? Not because they've never been hit, but because they got hit and kept going. Nobody admires the woman who says, I had a bad day, so I quit. They admire the one who says, I had a bad life and I still rose. Let me hit you harder. If you're still using your past as an excuse, you're insulting every single person who used their pain as power. You're mocking the people who bled, suffered, and still stood tall. Every time you cry about your scars, you disrespect the warriors who turned theirs into strength. Your past is not your curse, it's your weapon. Your scars are not shame, they're your medals. And if you don't wear them proudly, you're just proving you lost the fight. So next time you look at your wounds, stop asking, why me? And start asking, what now? Because life doesn't care why, it only cares what you do next. You've heard the saying, show me your friends, and I'll show you your future. It's not just a saying, it's a law. Every woman becomes a reflection of her environment. If your circle is weak, you will be weak. If your circle is broke, you will be broke. If your circle is toxic, you will be toxic. You don't rise above your environment, you sink to its level. Think about history. Great leaders, great athletes, great creators, none of them walked alone. They surrounded themselves with people who pushed them, challenged them, demanded excellence. And those who surrounded themselves with parasites, they collapsed. Fame gone, fortune gone, respect gone. Now look at your life. Look at the women you call friends. Do they sharpen you like steel, or do they dull you like rust? Do they celebrate your growth, or do they laugh at your discipline because it makes them uncomfortable? Remember this: iron sharpens iron, but rust destroys everything it touches. And the men, oh, the men, listen carefully. The wrong man can cost you a decade, 10 years wasted on someone who never planned to marry you, never planned to protect you, never planned to build with you. 10 years lost to lies, to betrayal, to false promises. The wrong man doesn't just waste your time, he burns your future. Stop giving your best years to men who give you their worst. Stop calling it love when it's just addiction. Stop lowering your standards just to avoid being alone. Alone and building is better than together and rotting. Here's the truth. Discipline is not just in the gym. It's in who you let into your life. Discipline is deleting the gossip friend. Discipline is blocking the clown ex. Discipline is saying no to anyone who drains your energy. Your standards are the walls of your kingdom. Lower them and invaders will walk right in. So here's your ultimatum. Change your circle or stay stuck. Raise your standards or stay broken. Choose wisely who walks beside you, because every companion is either a ladder up or a chain down. And every man is either a protector of your future or a thief of your destiny. This is the line. This is the moment. No more excuses, no more crying, no more weak circles and worthless men. The choice is yours now. This is the moment where you either wake up or waste away. You've been walking blind, stumbling through life with a veil of passivity over your eyes. Comfort has hypnotized you. Distractions have numbed you. Weak people have convinced you that mediocrity is normal. But I'm here to rip that veil off, to scream the truth into your ears. You are not powerless. You are undisciplined. You are not broken. You are unfocused. Every excuse you've told yourself was a lie. Every day you've wasted was a choice. And every choice you make from this moment forward decides whether you rise or vanish. No more waiting for the perfect time. No more someday. Someday is dead. The only time is now. The only day is today. You have the strength to rebuild your body. You have the mind to rewire your habits. You have the fire to demand better from friends, from men, from yourself. But none of it matters if you don't act. So stand up. Tear yourself away from the couch, the phone, the junk, the losers. Step into discipline, into fire, into life. The world is not going to hand you respect. You have to earn it. The future is not going to gift you glory. You have to fight for it. This is your ultimatum. Wake up or die asleep. Fight now or fade forever. Stand up or stay invisible.